Every college student experiences stressful moments when he or she has a paper to complete or multiple exams to study for. Especially when the assignments are due in a short period of time, the stress level increases exponentially. Oftentimes, however, the moderate amount of stress can be beneficial to the students because it gives them enough strength to reach their goals by stimulating the adrenaline glands in their bodies. Nevertheless, too much of anything can be detrimental. Thus, determining and utilizing one's balanced stress level can play a crucial role in his or her studying. The television reality show Hell's Kitchen demonstrates the cause and effect of the relationship of stress vividly by conjugating the tension among the competitors in addition to the stress created by Chef Ramsay under the time constraint of the show itself. Stress in extreme situations can cause people to outbreak and sometimes experience sentimental meltdowns, leading to instigation of unexpected outcomes. From the beginning of the show, the tension between the 5 remaining competitors, Will, Elise, Tommy, Paul, and Jennifer, resembles that of vicious and violent animals in the jungle. The first given challenge was to transform a classic comfort dish such as meatloaf, eggplant, lasagna, chicken dumplings, or tuna casserole into something beautiful and peculiar with aesthetic value. In order to pick the assortment of ingredients, they would need to outshine each other. In response, the contestants ran forcefully, pushing and running over each other in the process. Since partial competitions take up a majority of proportion at the panel and play vital roles in improving each person's future reputation, tension between the competitors becomes extremely fierce and builds up with each passing second. It not only creates an atmosphere of hatred and empathy between the competitors, but also draws in an awe of sympathy from the audience. With ill sentiments already boiling in the kitchen, Chef Ramsay's yelling only heightens everyone's stress level that spreads all over the battlefield, hence the name Hell's Kitchen. On top of this setting, Chef Ramsay constantly reminds them of the winding time with which they must cope with, forcing them to calculate and evaluate each and every move they make, so as to not waste any of their precious cooking time. The stress that collects in each competitor's mind blows out as the competition gets more challenging. When Will triumphs over Elise by 1 point in the classic comfort dish competition, Elise exudes jealousy and resentment, which she can barely contain. So when the major challenge begins, Elise vengefully tries to take over the choices in the dinner menu, the main component that affects the outcome of winning or losing of the challenge. One significant factor to note at this point in the challenge is that there is only 1 hour allotted for determining the menu. The increased amount of stress and pressure trains the mindset of competitors to make the right choice of dishes, both balanced and unique to impress the judges of their addictive skills. With the time pressure, frustration, and Elise's stubbornness, the competitors ignores the prevalent needs to unify and create a dish as a team. All the people remaining in the show turns their back on one another, yell across the floor with frustration, and refuse to comfort their problems, opinions, and needs. This cacophony shows how in some cases with extreme circumstances such as above of excessive stress and pressure, people may find it unbearable to endure the amount of stress present, and due to this fragility of mind, their drive and fortitude often shatters like thin glasses. Also, the show has a great knack of turning bad moments worse by adding background noises such as evil laughter and clicking iron pans. In addition to this, to emphasize intensity in time of torture, the camera will pan to the demonic-looking letters H and K, as well as other symbols of hell like the burning trident, flames, and devil's horn. Surprisingly, despite all the conflict among the competitors, the outcome of the dinner competition is laudable and well thought of. Chef Ramsay's final decision of not sending anyone home due to the fact that no one performed in such way that they deserve to be executed out of the competition relieves all the competitors from the collective dense amount of stress from the competition. Chef Ramsay concludes by giving the quote, "I brought you all in this competition to raise your game." This makes the future chef's confidence and pride soar through the roof and discharges them of disappointment and sense of failing that they may have felt during the competition. Even though intensity, frustration, anxiety, and angst created much stress and made it difficult for the contestants to carry out their tasks, it overall had a positive effect on the competitors and helped them succeed and complete what they had first come to Hell's Kitchen to do.